Well, hello, and welcome to the Book of Hours. I'm your host, Jason Wright, and today we'll be delving into this game. If you've ever played the game Cultist Simulator, this is made by the same people, and it's sort of set in that same world. It's kind of set, it kind of very much feels like that, but expanded with places rather than just cards. It's really crunchy. It's really good. It does start off a little bit slow. Oh, another game that is very much like is Sunless Sea or Sunless Sky or Fallen London. All of those, they're very much adjacent to this in mood and feels. But this one brings a lot of really good, crunchy new mechanics to the game, to the genre. So let me dive right in. Bit of a warning, it does start off a bit slow, as one would expect from this sort of thing, but then it ramps up and you suddenly it opens up. And hopefully we'll get to some of that opening today. And if you want to see more, let me know, and I will gladly play more on the channel here. But let's dive right in. Quick, go! Welcome to Brankrug, March 7th, 1936. There's been no librarian at Hush House since the fire. 7 years now. Suitable candidates are very difficult to find, but perhaps we found one in you. Take care on your journey. The seas around Brankrug are treacherous. I love the way this game starts out with the character creation. So you're here, and you can't really go very far. There's two little places you can go. Off into the tidal flats, or up into the village. But you can't go there just yet. In order to go up into the village, you need guidance. You need assistance and someone who knows things about the sky but isn't skeptical. And in order to do that, we've got to get things. So let's go over here and let's consider. The cold comes first. Thunder growling, waves pounding, and finally me, sprawled on the sodden sand of the beach. There's something in my hand. My health. I'm half drowned. And as you can see, there's a timer on this. If we take too long, this will change. For good or for ill, it will change. A memory of a storm. And a drowned book. What do I have left to work with? Now, this one, we've got a memory action that we can put something in. And if you click on the slot that you put it in, it shows you what it needs to have. This means it's required. It needs to be an element of the soul, a memory that is soaked. So this is an element of the soul. It's not a memory, but it is soaked. This is soaked, but nothing else. It's readable. This one is a memory, but nothing else. Let's slap this in here, and you can see it only needs to be one of them. But that one's not ready. This one? No, not that one. This one? No, doesn't like that one either. Oh, I know why it doesn't like that. It's because we're paused. Hold on. Aha, yes, so we salvage. And now what do we need? Now we need to put this here. We use our health to salvage this book. The book is in bad shape, and I'm not much better. We're both in need of a warm, dry, safe place. And soon. But that's not good enough. It won't let us start. What if we memory? Ah, yes, use the memory. There was a storm. It smashed the ship like an egg. But I seized this book as the sea seized me. And Brankrug is where I wanted to be, but it's hard to remember why. What else did I lose in the storm? We're a little bit fatigued. Our fet. That part of us which is dreams. Our choir. Encumbrance, instinct, rhythm. And our shapt. Eloquence and understanding. The door opens both ways. What do we have left to work with? Perhaps this book can help me put the pieces together. So now we need an element of soul that is memory. And if you hover over it, it'll tell you which ones fit. So now we get to choose. Exuberance, instinct, and rhythm. That part of us which is dreams? Or eloquence and understanding? Let's go with eloquence and understanding. Let's do that. And now we use our eloquence and understanding, fatigued though it is. And these ones are gone. So we have now chosen elements of ourselves. Are shapt. And now we've got herb, faust, whist, and metal. And we get to pick which one. So we've got pride, compassion, hatred, and fear. Sight, perception, inspiration, and the glorious gifts. Name, memory, that part which remains. Most librarians know that books have souls. Most librarians hope for books with simple souls of whist and nothing else. Or metal, the capacity for meaningful choice. Let's go with metal. Now as we finish this, these three will disappear, and our metal will remain. And also, we remember an old friend's address. Denzel is the blacksmith of Brandkrug village. I remember him from the war. If he remembers me, I can find shelter beneath his roof once I've reached Brandkrug village. And now, this is consider. And this is shelter? A memory of fear. The oldest and strongest emotion of mankind is fear. And the oldest and strongest kind of fear is fear of the unknown. Lovecraft. And now we must choose. So we can cry out for help, but we must use our shaft. Perhaps there's someone out there, even in this weather. I can fill my lungs and bellow for help. That would also mean I don't need to crawl any further. And this seems, early on in the game, this seems a bit contrived. Why is it making us take all of this time to advance things? But as you get farther along in the game, you begin to realize, I know why. And I understand, because you'll put something on and not have enough time. You'll put something on and it'll be close, and oh no, I don't know. Oh yes, let's talk to the fisherman. A name? Yes, tell him of our old friend. You can, however, speed things up if it's taking too long. And now, I'll take ye by the cliffs then. This gentleman is no longer skeptical. He was skeptical, but we've got rid of that. So we've actually changed his elements by applying other cards. All right, so now we can put him here and unlock the village. It would be nice if they'd not chosen to have such a long time period for that, but, you know, that is what it is. After the restoration of 1930, the new king's agents came looking for his enemies in these parts, and they weren't gentle about it. Since those days, the locals are suspicious of foreigners. No one in the Sweet Bones will talk to me. Unless we get assistance, maybe with some money, some metal, some choir, or some shot. Huh? Yeah? No. No, we are going to need to get somebody to help us. The post office is locked. The smithy. But I remember a friend. Oh yeah, let's put our half-drowned self there. Denzel looms in the fire-bright doorway. You? Here? How? I'll tell you in a second. Yeah, sure, turn the fire. Turn the fire on. Denzel only has one bed, but he can offer me a straw mattress in the smithy. It's smoky, but the warmth is very welcome. Ah, the storm has abated. And now we have a revelation. Denzel pauses at the door as I wish him good night. Son will be back, he observes. Always do. Used to say that in the war, didn't we? The words linger as he clumps up the passage. The lamp flame flickers red, gold, red. A memory, and we have our health back. Denzel Smith, strong as oak, blackened by smoke. He'll never surpass his father, but he's no longer a soldier. but he still has his craft. All right, so this, we can put either of these here. I'm always welcome at Denzel's smithy. Denzel will offer help for free as a friend. But we can now dry off our book. And so we've started this, and now we can dump stuff in here as is needed. And this one particularly allows us to dry off our book. Now, that did use up our health for a time, but we will get that back as the day progresses here. Now, let's check out our book. A scarred book. Goatskin, antelope, some scarred leather that catches at my memory. I should know. Let's consider the book. Consider it with our metal. And now we take some time and we research into this book. Okay? And now this book is going to tell us stuff. And if this book doesn't, there's more books in this game that will. My journal. I'm sure of it. A storm scattered my thoughts, but each page I turn is familiar. I begin to recall now why I came here. To understand my course and redeem myself. More about your origin and your aspirations in your journal. My metal is fatigued now, but I've got my shaft. Another shaft back. All right, yes, this. I'm the librarian of Hush House, and this journal will record what arose from my crime and my curse. The archaeologist came to Hush House to record a history where their crime is forgiven or redefined. But you can complete the game by recording any history. You might wish to begin your studies with the scolioscopy wisdom. Yes, which brings us here to the view of the Tree of Wisdom. And here you have our tech tree, if you will, with lantern and knock and moth and grail, with heart, with edge, with forge, and winter. But we at its center. Nyctodromy, hushery, illumination, ithastry, horomanchemstry, birdsong, preservation, bosque, a scolioscopy. My memories lie curled in my journal like a seed in winter earth. Once you've rescued and read your journal, use it to unlock the tree. A sign. And now we have Trist. So there we have it. Now we've got our character all created. And now, if we find ourselves some icthastry that does not have the committed aspect, or some nyctodromy, or some skeletophrastry, or some bosque around in the world, we can bring it in here and learn a skill. And then we will have a skill card or a language card that we can then use out in the world to unlock new things. So whereas this is very much like Cultist Simulator, it is vastly different in its scope and craft. Let's see, quick, we can talk to him about what? Anything? Oh, I need something that's wet, but I have not. Ah, but I do have the blacksmith's assistance, and that actually might be enough. Yes. I haven't come alone. Denzel doesn't say a word. He sits with his arms folded and waits until others come to pay their respects to him at our table. So now we use his help to unlock. Eventually the other patrons unbend enough to let me buy them a pint. Let me listen to them complain about the weather. I'll find a warmer welcome here next time. And now we have a memory of solace. And now we can come over here and spend some of our putting our self cards out here to gain money. Ah, daybreak has started. All of our memories, all of our lessons have gone away. We've gained a new card here. This is the weather card. And all of our attributes have come back. Except for Trist. Trist is still over here. the change and the longing. And now we have 2 pence, which isn't going to be very handy for a while. We're going to have to sit here and grind this for just a little bit. So let me jump ahead on that a little bit. Let me get some money. Oh, actually, hold on. The postmistress regards me with the chilly gaze of a goddess image in an ancient hill shrine.
The librarian, says she.
Yes, I have something for you.
Wait here, please.
The postmistress returns with an envelope addressed to the librarian. Rush House, Brankrug Isle, postmarked in Wales a week ago. A letter to the librarian, and a 10-shilling note. Actually, yes, that's perfect. Because now instead of fatiguing our metal to get 6 pence, we've got a 10-shilling note, and we can jump right in. It's daybreak. We've gotten all of our stuff back. Good. Perfect timing. Now, ooh, it's sunny. This is perfect timing. Now we can take some of our money here and plop it down here, and in 5 seconds, it will spit out our change, of course, a half crown, a crown, a shilling, and a 6 pence, but also a miner's assistance. Now, we've got the whole day where he'll assist us, and these are his attributes. He's assisting us, he's got 2 scale, he's got a moon and a forge, and an introduction. So we can take him over here, and you can see it can't be one of these, it has to be this, but then it also needs at least one of these. And he does indeed have one of those. So we can unlock the cradles and coffins. I haven't figured out what this particular room is for, but we get a memory of satisfaction, so that's nice. Oh, yes. I don't know what this will get us, but one of them is the midwife and one of them is the undertaker. So they have it on both ends. Oh, let's see here. Let's take a florin and drop it here and get some more help. Get our shilling back and a miner's assistance again. Good. Now, miner, are you able to unlock this? Has to have assistance, a sky, a lantern, or a forge? Yes, you do. Okay, now this is really good. This is my favorite part here. Every so often, someone builds a bridge to the isle. Each bridge lasts 100 years or 200. Then the sea disposes of it. This was built in the 1890s, and that makes it the newest bridge. But that doesn't mean it's new. We now have the bridge across to the lodge at the gate. And to get this one, we must have assistance of the forge variety. 2 forge, 1 heart, or a knock. Come on. The miner again. Good. You do get new people occasionally. And unfortunately, the miner doesn't have he needs 2 forge, a heart, or a knock, and he doesn't have 2 forge. But we can talk to the miner, and this is where things get crazy. So he's got a forge and a moon and 2 scale. We need 2 forge, but if we give him this has 2 forge. So let's talk to him about enduring and sustaining things and not being a pushover. Forging on. And now this card has the attributes that we have given him, but only for a time. Only just long enough to come and unlock the library. Oh boy. Ha ha ha. And here we have it. The library. And each one of these spaces, unlike the other games that they've played with, each one of these spaces, you can just zoom right in, and it's its own thing here. I'll take this item. I know we'll need that. But we've got, let's see here, we got a bed that allows us to interrogate an occupant. We've got laundry and dandelion wine and a fireplace that we can craft stuff. And then all of these are books. These are books. And you can see these ones we haven't cataloged yet because we're the librarian, remember? But these ones, this one has a mystery in it. A mystery of 4 knock. And if we can get 4 knock all at once, or 6 sky all at once, we can unlock the mystery of this book and gain permanent skills and languages. But that requires things. This, though, the walls of the house tower above me. I've been told that it was abandoned after a fire, but there's no sign of any such thing. The building will no doubt need restoration, but it's in better shape than I'd feared. Books are the memory that does not die, reads the inscription above the gate. And if only we had a key to unlock the great gate, not of Kiev, but of ours. Night has fallen. Dusk will soon come. Now we've got a sitting room, an open hallway, and each one of these items has intricate, detailed list of attributes. A carcass, a wall art, a grail, scale levels. And so you can take these and pull out of them memories. And those memories can then be talked about with people, and those people then will have increased abilities. Because now we need somebody with 2 forge. Assistants with 2 forge or 2 lantern. Let's go grab someone quick. Actually, hold on. We gotta wait just a second. There we go. Now we get it. Now. Give me a new helper. 6 pence and a shilling. And the miner again. The miner is good, actually, because he's already got 1 forge. And we know how to give him plenty more forge. And this one requires 2 lantern or 2 nectar with our assistance here. He has neither. But if we were to talk to the miner about metal, or even about shaft, let's talk to him about shaft. Spend a good 30 seconds talking about shaft. Now he's prepared. Oh, he only has 2, but that's okay. We only need 2. Now, so we've crafted an assistant to help us unlock this place. And now we see that this place, the Watchman's Tower top floor, requires 2 grail or 2 sky. And if we get stuck with somebody who doesn't start with grail or sky, then we may have to do a lot of work to get them up to snuff to work with things. But I've got my work cut out ahead of me because I need to catalog all these books. Let's see here, I've got paper and ink, so I can take this. Hold on, just a minute. We'll take these papers. We'll use our tryst. I don't have any skills, nor do I have any memories. But we'll use this ink. The sea remains, the house remains. What else remains we shall learn in time. I'm something new, and in time I will learn what that means. So we write a letter back. A reply. Yes. And a memory of intuition. With 2 moon and 2 rose. Oh, we're about to lose that, though. We did that at the wrong time, because we're totally going to lose that. Well, crud. But we can take this back over here to the post office. And send this off. Oh, 2 pence? Is that enough? Is 2 pence enough? Oh, I get a penny back. The postmistress keeps the gate to the wider world. In her left hand is the lightning, which is to say the telegraph. and in her right the thunder, which is to say the only telephone in Bran Krug. Before her lies the cash register, which accepteth the greater and returneth its lesser children. So, we have started. We have begun. I'm going to jump ahead. I'm going to unlock some of these, and we will be back. Just give me a second, and we'll kind of jump ahead. I'll unlock some of these, and then we'll show you using some of these to gain a skill. Uno momento. All right, I'm back, and I've forgotten where I left you, so let me just kind of show you. A lot of stuff has happened, and it happened really quickly. I was very surprised at how smoothly it all went. So let me just kind of show you. I have cataloged a whole pile of books. All of these books are level 4 mysteries in various types. We've got level 4 in Sky and Heart and Edge. I think we have 2 in Winter, so that's where we're definitely going to start. 1 in Nectar and 1 in Knock. All of these are level 4, and they're going to be easier to get started with, so we're going to go with that. And then we also have, let's see here. Yeah, so in here we've got our level 6 books in Winter and Winter again. Oh, wow. Yeah, we're definitely going to start with Winter. We're going to go total Winter. Yes. And we got 2 in Sky, and then we got level 8 books. And then over here we have level 10 books. These are going to take us a while before we can get to. And then we actually have, hold on, let me put this away real quick. We actually have books that are written in different languages. And this, of course, doesn't want me to put it in here. Yeah, we can't get them all in there for some reason. These are written in different languages. This is written in Greek and Sanskrit and Ramsund and Phrygian and Fushin. So we actually have to learn those languages before we can even read these books. I think that's really cool. And then we have one book over here. It's all by itself because it has keeper skin. This book is blotched with keeper skin, a luminous fungus that grows in the wood we see in sleep and enters the world when a dreamer inhales its spores. Keeper skin contamination can affect your herb and choir and spread to nearby objects. You can remove it with a skill that's effective against corruptions, if you provide at least 7 nectar. But this would be a nice level 6 nectar skill, but it's unfortunately corrupted, so we're going to have to worry about that. And then you can see we've actually opened up quite a lot. We've got this nice bed, so if we get a visitor, we can plop them over here, and they might actually stick around. They might actually stay. And we've found a glass of water that it's consumable. So if we use it once, it's gone. And then we got some candlesticks, but it will actually give these abilities to it, to whoever we give it to. We've got a garden here. We've got this whole array of statuary, and then this whole up and down area has these little niches. I think we have to find the right bust to put in here. This is the 7th Baroness of Bran Krug, a niche with a plaque not to be crossed and not to be found. Because all of these are empty. The 3rd Librarian, but I haven't found any, what are these? I haven't found any barons or librarians at all. So I don't know where. Oh, there's a 1st Librarian, Baroness, Baron. Haven't found any of those. We got a lot of chairs running around, and then we've got all of these gardens that if we put effort into, we can grab materials from and then use them later to make our own beverages. So we've got Rosecraggian whiskey going on and a poured shot of whiskey. And then up here, this is amazing. We've got crummy beds. These are not great beds, but if they have an interest in one of these, they may like sleeping here. But then look at all of these. Oh yes, we've got a pale moment, a gently twitching little cloth doll, and a bunch of pictures and tonics and tinctures that we can use. And then this room up here actually has a projector that allows us, if we find a film, we can actually watch it and learn cool stuff. And then we've got this that needs level 5 in Moth or Heart. This needs level 5 in Heart or Edge. This needs level 5s in everything or Grail, level 4. So we're up pretty high. So opening up these is going to take, I mean, this one we might be able to get to pretty easily. But opening up the rest of these is going to take a bit of effort. We got a couple of gardens that we might be able to use. But if we can get a level 4 of something, I want it to be a level 4 over here, opening up one of these books so that we can get some knowledge, we can get some skills, we can start learning languages, and we can start expanding into our tree of wisdom. Yes, yes. Where is Winter? Winter's right here. No, that's Hushery. Where's Winter? Where'd you go, Winter? No, you're around here. There's Winter. No, that's Illumination. Just like... Okay, I don't know where Winter is, but that's where we're gonna go. We'll learn about Winter. It'll be great. So, it's a brand new day. We've got ourselves a bit of a gale. And the gale actually allows us to have 3 sky or 3 heart. So we may actually be able to get enough to open up 5 heart. Well, a little bit difficult. 5 heart. 4 heart. Yeah. So we may be able to get this today. So let's go see who we can abscond with. Now we can actually come over here to the front room and possibly get help there. Or possibly get help from the rectory. I forget what the rector provides for us. So we're just going to come down over here. We're going to throw down our half crown and grab ourselves the Orchard Keeper. Orchard Keeper is good. I like the Orchard Keeper. They start with some... We'll collect all of that. They start with a little bit of heart and then some nectar. So yeah, that'll be really easy to open up some stuff. If we can give her 4 more heart, and she can get 3 from here, we can just slap one of these open. The Motley Tower first floor, or the Gloomy Room. Now, she doesn't really help us very much with opening up a book, but actually she's got... Do we have a heart or a nectar? Let's see, we got sky, there's heart. Ooh. Maybe we want to open this up. Huh. Because we got heart here. Okay, let me think about that, because where can we get more heart? Oh, there's 2 heart, basket of clean laundry, a morning luxury. So if we consider this with our health, we don't have any skill, but we can put this down here to get memory. It's going to want us to get another memory later, I think. Maybe an assistance. So let's talk with her about what? Can we talk with her about... No. All these things that are getting highlighted, which we can talk to her about. Ooh, that's got a heart. So if we talk to her about this... Oh, it's got 2 grail in it, too. Creepy doll. Oh, 4 grail in this creepy doll. Whoa, this Ruby-Wise Ruin has 2 of everything. Okay, so let's not talk with her. Let's actually consider a painting. Okay, and it's got powers. And I've got powers. If we consider that with our tryst, is it going to pull out the moth? Or the grail, the heart? I don't know. Let's try it. All right, that's going to give us a memory of sight, which gives us an illumination. Not going to be super helpful when going for heart. But it's there. It's there. We've got 2 memories now. We've got 1 skill. We've got 1 helper as needed. Let's try and pull out a book. Let's consider this with our health and this memory. So now we got 4 heart and 4 heart. Ooh, I have a feeling like we're going for it. All right, let's start. We got 60 seconds on the clock. And it's going to run through here. And then it's going to ask us to add extra to it, I think. At least it has in the past, when I haven't been able to get a high enough matching power to match the challenges. I don't know what this is. A price, as the invisible world would reckon it, paid in uncommon currency, like the tokens called spend. All right, here we go. What do you got? I can master this mystery. Enough heart to match mystery heart. Ooh. Oh. Can I just match it without having to worry about anything and then use her to do something else? Because that would be awesome. I would be okay with that. Maybe we can get a 4 nectar on her. Because then we can open up this down here. Do I have more nectar? I have no more nectar. I would have to give her something like this. Oh, what did we get? I've mastered this and gathered the lessons it concealed. Oh, the Lord's proverbial and Lord's. The Lord's proverbial and Lord's disquisitional war on the streets of clarity. Well, the punctuants get drunk on ink and supply the jokes. Though by Savage's usual standards, there aren't very many jokes. The final act sees the Lord's proverbial unsealing the city's clarity gate to expel the population into the unknown. The formula that they use for the unsealing is a real one. It can be used with knock and preliminal meter to create a gate sign of power. Yeah, none of this makes any sense, and that's normal. I've got a confounding parable. A lesson. I've gained more understanding of preliminal meter. Use this card with consider or at a desk. Lesson. Okay, so we didn't get skills or languages. These are going to disappear if I don't use them quick. So let's see here. Persistent memories survive the dawn, but when the season called Numa passes, they will depart with it. Numa comes to Brankrug every 9 seasons, but exactly when is never certain. Oh no, autumn, rose, and knock. So this gives us a rose and a knock. Why would a heart give us a rose and a knock? Okay, so let's try considering this. This gives us 2 rose, 2 sky, and 2 moon. The moth, the grail, and the egg unhatching all tell different stories of the world's beginnings. A new skill, 9 modes, 9 horizons, the subtle rhythms of words which open ways. All right, let's start thinking about this real quick. I don't think we're going to be able to get her up to enough to be able to actually use her, which is unfortunate. That means, we've got a shilling that goes to waste. But now we've got preliminal meter, 9 modes, another leaf in the tree of wisdom, and that's a skill now. Okay, we got a skill. Yes. Preliminal meter, 9 modes, 9 horizons, the subtle rhythms of words which open ways. So that's 2 knock, actually. Ooh, 2 knock. And that is illumination and ithistry. I do love how it's, completely not nonsensical. Okay, so if we give her, that'll be 2 rose, 2 moon, 2 sky. This requires edge or nectar. This requires grail or nectar. This requires moon or heart or edge. So, again, that's not super helpful. That would be 2 moon for her. Do I have more moon? I need more moon. Give me moon. Wow, 2 forge from one of those. Well, let's go ahead and give her this. Because it's going to go away anyway, so we might as well give it to her and see what it does. So, let's see. That'll give her 2 and 2 and 2. 2 rows. Oh, wait. 2 moon. Can she use this here? Oh yes, perfect. Good. Now she's got the 2 moon needed to open this. I haven't even opened the title flats yet. Good. Do that. Now she's going to open the title flats, and then we'll have the whole map opened except for this internal map here. Okay, so we've got a skill. We've got a skill. It's going to sit around with us and stay. Oh, well, this is going. Let's put metal on there just to get some more money flowing. Ooh, rain. What do we get? 2 nectar, 2 grail. That's going to be perfect. That's going to be great. Okay. Now, let's get a little bit of help. Assistance from an orchard keeper. Good. So she's going to start with 2 nectar. I can give her 2 more nectar from the rain here. And then another nectar from my health. To get 5 whole nectar. And open something. Or could we get another book? Because we've got a nectar on here, don't we? We do. We've got a nectar. Oh, yes. Let's do that. So we're gonna talk with you, ma'am. Oh, but I need this. Oh, yeah. She's not going to help. She can't help with that. She can't help with that. Oh, but this might help with that. Okay, so if we get a weather or find a memory that gives us any knock at all, we can do with that. But for right now, since she's here, let's give her a whole pile of nectar. Oh, and then she'll also have grail too. So we can open up the map. We need to open up the map because this looks interesting. This looks like a morgue. This looks fascinating. It's the Motley Tower first floor. And so this one costs 5 heart. This one costs 5 heart or 5 edge. This one's the 5 nectar. So if we can get 5 nectar, we can unlock that. Yeah, get her over here. Now she's got 4 nectar, and so we just slap that up there, and we collaborate with her to give her another nectar, and she's going to be ready to go to unlock but most of this area. But we only get to use 1. So this early in the game, we are kind of bound to whatever the weather is happening, because I haven't figured out how to get all of the different 8 elements from just considering something. So you like pick up a chair or a piece of art and consider it or look at it or talk to it or whatever. Okay. So now she's got 5 nectar. That's just ridiculous. It was this one. This one had the 5 nectar. Yeah, let's go for it. You, open up the doorway. And so this, since we don't have any new books to consider, we're not really set up to go into another book, except we got 2 knock here, and this is actually 2 knock here and 2 knock here. So we got 6 knock that we could mess around with as necessary, but I don't think we're going to be able to do that. So let's actually use this to get some more money so that we're good to go in future. All right, let me just kind of fast forward again. All right, so now we've got this. This is 554 forge to unlock the 3rd floor of the Grand Ascent, or 5 rose or 5 moon. Rose, moon. Very nice. Oh, and we've got a thing. We've got a thing. This happens occasionally. The current affairs happens. It actually sucked sucked away this affair of the Threshold Revolution.
What's happening in the world beyond Brankrug? What visitors will the season bring? We'll either draw a new incident, find a suitable visitor for the current incident, or retire the current incident if there are no visitors left for it.
So yeah, people will occasionally visit and want to talk about stuff, and if we found an appropriate book, then we can hand them the book and say, yeah, here, go. Wait, what's this? Mastery Heart. I'm well acquainted with this text. Mystery Heart. Okay. I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means for us. But I guess we'll find out shortly. Anyway, time advances. Time moves on. Give us our new... It's more rain. Okay, so we've got Grail and we've got Nectar. We could go for a Nectar. I'm afraid we can't really go for a Grail. But this knock keeps making me want to go knock. Let's see who we get. It's a fisherman. I'm unfamiliar with the fisherman character. He's got Moon and Sky. Moon and Sky. Is that helpful? That is not entirely helpful. Moon and Sky, no, not really going to be helpful. And we're probably stuck with the fisherman for probably a week. Moon and Sky. Moon and Sky. No, Forge would be good. That one takes Sky. He's got 2 Moon. So if we can give him 3 more Moon, I can only give him 1 more Moon. Not helpful. Not helpful, game. All right. Well, we can give him 2 Grail, 2 Nectar. Three Nectar. Yeah, he's not really going to help us very much doing anything. So, we're kind of stuck with this guy right now. We can give him 3 Nectar. He really needs 4 Nectar. Oh yeah, let me show you what we got done over here. This is beachcombing. If we have some knowledge... Oh wait, we have some knowledge actually. And some effort. We can take a long walk and look for stuff. Well, let's do that. Wait, it doesn't match the slot's requirements. Check the requirements. Oh, okay. So this slot requires that it be an element of the soul and have either rose, moon, or heart. Are you you're not an element of the soul? No. So either Trist or health. All right, let's send Trist out there. Something half buried in the sand. Let's see what happens. Oh, it takes 1 minute and 30 to do. Okay, you go have fun. And then also there's this. The sea is always hungry. The sea never sleeps. The sea accepts offerings. Discard objects here or release beasts. So we can send a beast or thing if we don't know what we want to do with it. Oh yeah, that's right. I've got this bone chest set that adds 2 edge. Do I have any? I've got another edge that I can add. 2 Grail, 2 Nectar. Do I have... So we got 3 Nectar, 2 Grail, Illumination, or Sky. Well, let's talk to him about the weather. Wait. Maybe I'm doing this wrong. Maybe. Winter. Winter. I don't have any winter. Knock. See, I got 4 knock with my soul here, but I'm not getting any knock this way. Maybe I should consider this. See, that's 3, though. That's not quite enough. And I don't have a skill that'll help. And I don't have another way of getting more. Okay, this just popped. Ah, Mil Marco Matutin.
Is there someone en route to Hush House?
Yes, Mil Marco Matutin. Welcome. Why don't I collect you? Maybe you're helpful. Okay, so we've got an occupant now. Let's ignore this fisherman. I don't think we're going to be able to really use him very well. Unfortunate, but it is what it is. But you are an occupant, and you can understand Killismesi, Latin, Greek, and Pyrigian. You're a visitor about the Threshold Revolution. You're interested in Grail and interested in Sky. I have Heart and Sky. Yes, why don't I talk with you about this? You're interested in Grail, in Sky, and Grail. So what if I talk to you about this book here? Oh yeah, okay, we'll talk about this. There you go, 1 whole second. Now this book, my particular interests are engaged here, you know? I don't know exactly, but I will try a book with as much mystery Grail as their Grail interest. Is this Grail? No, that's Sky. I don't have Grail. With as much mystery Grail as their Grail interest. Okay, their Grail interest is 3. So, do I have a Grail book? I've unlocked a mystery heart book. Nectar. Well, the best I can do is give you a book about Sky. Wait, does this have Grail? It does not have Grail. I keep forgetting about my book, but no. Sorry, can't help you. We are almost done beachcombing, so maybe we'll find a book while beachcombing? Probably not. Okay, preliminal meter, Trist fatigued, and what did we find? We found a Hush House key, heavy enough that it takes both hands to turn. Heavy enough to brain someone. Though you'd need both hands for that, too. This has 3 whole knock, 3 winter. Oh, that's going to be handy. Wow, good. Let's do that again. That's going to be very handy. Let's put some knowledge in here. And then since we're probably not going to be doing... Oh, no, I wanted you to do that. Let's go this way. Start that. It's going to take 1:30. And this is we're going to be spending time doing other things. Let's make some money at least on the side. What do you think about this book, huh? It's a good book. You're interested in it, but it's not the right kind. Sorry. You couldn't find anything suitable in your collection, or you decided not to help. I arrive hungry, I leave famished. Someone will regret that, but not you. Not today. Well, we at least get our incident back. You, fisherman! Well, we've got you around. Let's see if we can get you to do something. 2 moon. Let's at least give you the rain. Now you're at least interesting. Can we give you a shop? And can we give you another shop? Oh no, we can't give you another shop. We've already given you one. But we can use our shop to get some more money. Because now we got a florin. Ooh. Sea-strewn, salt-snared stuff. I will take it. I will take it. What is it? An hourglass, of course, is sand. Contained by sand. Oh, that's an interesting connection you've got there. Sand contained by sand. That's great. Okay. What's up here? We need heart and moth, and we've got none of it. We need heart and edge. 4 forge. Edge and nectar. He's got 2 nectar. He's got 2 nectar, 2 knock, 2 sky, and 2 grail. He's halfway to this one with the grail. He's also halfway with the forge, but we can't. We've already exalted him with memories. We've already collaborated with him, so we can't do this or this now. We can get him another sky, another 2 edge, and a winter. That would be 2 whole edge he's got. Or a 3 knock. Or 3 winter. 3 knock or 3 winter. That would be, does he have 2 knock already? He does have 2 knock already. Okay, so we can do this one if we give him the key. Here, talk to you about this key. Oh, we can't talk to him about the key. Okay, so that would pop him up to 4 knock and 4 moon. Now, is that enough? 5 knock. Oh no. Oh, this one will work. This one will work because of the moon. Good. Here, quick, do that before you run out of time. Go, go, go. Okay. Oh, and then I got to grab this back real quick. So we get our money. We get all of our parts of the soul back. Okay. All right. There. Now we've unlocked this. So this is 5 scale. 5 whole scale. Oh my. Okay. So you kind of see how the game progresses. You kind of see how it goes. And now we're back to daybreak. We're back to the start of a new day. We've got all of our abilities back. We have a skill. We haven't even gotten... What, this isn't even... Is this a skill? Oh, this is just... Oh, it is a skill. Okay, so this is a skill. We've got a skill. We don't have any languages. We are close to cracking another book. We've got plenty of books to crack to get more skills, to be able to lay down more. And as you progress, it's going to start to snowball because you're going to get more skills. We're probably going to get more parts of the soul here. Elements of the soul. Yeah, we're going to get more elements of the soul. And it's just going to start to snowball because we could always come down here and get our friend Denzel, who's got a good level of forge, which we might do that next time, depending on what the weather is, so we can crack open some of these buildings. And as you crack these open, you get more abilities. I don't know what's going on with these spaces. This unquenchable vitality has 2 nectar in it. This is missing the 5th baron, the 4th baron. There's a hokobald, which is a carcass. So a lot going on in this game, and it is definitely living up to its predecessor, the Cultist Simulator. So if you enjoy this type of game at all, dive right in. This is like a 20 to 40 hour game per run, and there's like 8 possible endings that you can get. So this is definitely going to be well worth the money. I'm going to be playing more of it on the channel. I don't care what you think. We're playing more of it here on the BackLog. I hope you enjoy it, and I'll play with you again next time.